Yeah. Hate or doubt, don't know what's cuter. Count me out, you need a tutor. Won't shut down, I'm no computer. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? I am the driver, I am a rider. Guess you can hate me, not my concern. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? Right when you doubt me, move on without me. That is the moment that I return. A battle cry for the nights that really I could have died. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Every time that I ever broke down and I cried. Ayo, ayo, ayo. To the people who try to make me run, make me hide. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Told me that they love me, but in the end they lied. Ayo, ayo, ayo. I gotta push forward, I'm never hitting reverse. Ayo, ayo, ayo. To the woman who left me, I've never seen her since birth. To the people who told me I'm stupid and I was dumb. And to those who told me what I would never become. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? I am the driver, I am a rider. Guess you can hate me, not my concern. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? Right when you doubt me, move on without me. That is the moment that I return.
Target has everything you need for affordable family fun in every Target run. Like healthy snacks, tablets, and comfy pillows to turn your patio into an out-of-office oasis. With our low prices and great deals, you'll find inspiration down every aisle at Target.
Tyson Chicken makes sit-down chicken, stand-up chicken, backyard chicken, lots of time chicken, no time chicken. If there's one thing we know, it's chicken, chicken, and chicken. More choices, more wow, more to love. Tyson.
Making paper like Michael, I'm feeling like a boss. Never took a break, not Rachel and Ross. They've been too biased, they can get crossed. 815, now it's time to get lost. Henny in your system, a system like Dennis. Yes, I found a lane like my last name Bennis. Going Bill 9, so they can't deny. Yes, I've been cooking in a lab like a chemist. Hate it or love it, but I won't stop till the day that I reach the top. Oh yeah. A legend is what I'll be. I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. I don't care what you have to say. Everything is gonna be okay. Yo, if y'all ain't got nowhere to go, just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy. And I ain't got shame, that's just me being frank. I invested in myself like a shark, no tank. I made it through the weeds like Nancy, no dank. To the day I get a Grammy saying who I wanna thank. If y'all ain't talking dope, then y'all ain't saying nothing like Maggie. Redefining hip-hop, the tracks are still swaggy. Thought I cooled off, thought you had me, but my lines burn after reading like Bradley. Hate it or love it, but I won't stop till the day that I reach the top. Oh yeah. A legend is what I'll be. I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. I don't care what you have to say. Everything is gonna be okay. Yo, if y'all ain't got nowhere to go, just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Stayed around the stew like Dill. Bet I could put you in your place like Phil. Call Miss Keaton, I'm going for the kill. Tim Taylor flows, y'all people know the drill. Or act out of character, yeah, that's American crime. Y'all like Peralta only going 9-9. I give 100%, I got a hunger for the game. Like I 8 to 11, I was made for prime time. I love it, but I won't stop till the day that I reach the top. Oh, yeah. A legend is what I'll be. I ain't going nowhere so you can get to know me. I don't care what you have to say. Everything is gonna be okay. Yo, if y'all ain't got nowhere to go, just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
People that are in those training rooms with him know how good he is.
Because he just knocks dudes out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me, I thought he was a con artist.
No,
just based off his look.
They're edge.
Holy shit! What the hell just happened?
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Wednesday, September 15th, 2021. Have a big show planned for you today. Got a pretty big slate of baseball games. We'll go through those. Talk about tomorrow's Thursday night NFL game. We'll also get into the UFC Fight Night. Span versus... I'll forget the other name. I just went through all them fights last night. Anthony Smith versus Span. I don't know why that name was eluding me there, but yeah, Anthony Smith versus Ryan Span. We'll talk about that. All right. Before we get started, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. Also, don't forget tomorrow we're gonna have a special edition of GSR, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with pro wrestler, DCCW's own, the ladies' man, Mike King. So make sure you don't miss that interview tomorrow evening at 5. But all right, let's jump right into these baseball games, and then we'll get into some other stuff. Like I said, got a pretty good slate of baseball games today. First game we have is the Marlins at the Nationals. The Marlins are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 124 money line. The Nationals are plus 104 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. You got Rogers on the mound for the Marlins, and you got Rogers on the mound for the Nationals. T. Rogers for the Marlins, he has a 2.73 ERA in 22 starts. J. Rogers for the Nationals, his career ERA is over 7. He's hasn't pitched much this year due to injury, but in 2018 and 2019 with the Orioles, he gave up 25 earned runs in 26 innings. So he hasn't had a whole lot of success at the big league level here lately. I like the Marlins here at the minus 124 on the money line. Next game we have, and I would go the under the 9. Next game we have is the Milwaukee Brewers at the Detroit Tigers. Brewers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 240 money line. The Tigers are plus 198 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5. The Tigers won the game yesterday, 1-0 in 11 innings. They're going to have a rookie Manning on the mound today. He has been struggling here lately. Woodruff's on the mound for the Brewers. He's one of their aces. Opponents are hitting 197 against him. I like the Brewers here. Minus 240 on the money line is too expensive. So I would lean toward the Brewers minus 1.5 on the run line. All right. Let's get to the next. Okay. And I would lean toward the under on the 8.5 because I think it's going to be a low scoring game again today like it was yesterday. But we'll find out. Next game, the Tampa Bay Rays at the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays minus 1.5 on the run line. Minus 176 on the money line. The Rays are plus 148 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. You got Watch on the mound for the Rays, Ray on the mound for the Blue Jays. Watch is coming off 2 solid starts. The Blue Jays won yesterday's game 8-1. Blue Jays are 12-1 in September. Ray has been solid this season. I like the Blue Jays at the minus 176 on the money line. And I like the under the 9 in this game as well. Next game is the Boston Red Sox at the Seattle Mariners. Red Sox are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 126 money line. The Mariners are plus 108 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 8.5. You have Houck on the mound for the Red Sox, Gonzalez on the mound for the Mariners. These two teams are fighting for the final wild card spot in the American League, the Red Sox and Mariners. Mariners are kind of a surprise team to be competing. Red Sox have lost 3 of their last 4. Houck has not been good at all on the road. The Mariners are 31-18 in one-run games. And Gonzalez on the mound for the Mariners has kind of turned his season around a little bit. He's won 7 decisions in a row. I would lean toward the Mariners here at the plus 108 as home dogs. I like the Mariners as home dogs. At the plus 108, I'd go probably the under the 8.5. I think it's going to be a close game. Next game, you got the Cincinnati Reds at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Reds are minus 1.5 on the money line, minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 138 money line. The Pirates are plus 118 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5. Reds have been playing terrible lately. Lost to the Pirates yesterday 6-5. Got down 6-0, came back, but couldn't pull it off. They're right there at the battling for the last wild card spot, but they've lost like I think 9 of their last 11 or something like that. Reds have been playing terrible. I'm a big Reds fan. That's probably why I'm going to go with them again today. But we got to play better than what we did yesterday. We got Gutierrez on the mound for the Reds, Keller on the mound for the Pirates. Reds lost yesterday. The offense has been struggling. They hadn't scored a run I was going on 2 complete games until they finally scored yesterday in like the 6th inning. They scored 4, and then Castellanos added a home run in the 9th, but it was just too much. Gutierrez has struggled in his last 3 starts. He pitched well against the Pirates earlier in the season. Gutierrez had he's a rookie, came up and been solid about the whole season. Starting to fall, had a couple bad games, but hey, I think he'll come back today. I like the Reds here at the minus 138 on the money line. And I'm going to go the over the 8.5. Then we have the Chicago Cubs at the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 215 money line. The Cubs are plus 180 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. You have Mills on the mound for the Cubs, Suarez on the mound for the Phillies. Cubs have been struggling. They did get hot, went on like a 6-7 game winning streak last week. But since the All-Star break, they've been terrible. But I mean, the front office traded away everybody. The Phillies have been up and down. Suarez is on the mound for the Phillies. He does have a 1.67 ERA. He has been real good here as of late. I like the Phillies in this game over the Cubs. At minus 215 money line, it's a little steep for what I like taking on the money line, but maybe using that parlay or something. But I'm going to take the Phillies, the minus 1.5 on the run line. And the under the 9. All right, next game we have the Yankees at the Royals, or the Orioles, excuse me. New York Yankees, Baltimore Orioles. Yankees are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 172 money line. Orioles are plus 144 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 10. You have Cortez on the mound for the Yankees, Means on the mound for the Orioles. Cortez has been solid here as of late for the Yankees. Means Baltimore has the worst pitching in Major League Baseball. I'd lean toward the I like the Yankees at the minus 172 on the money line. All right. Next game we have is the St. Louis Cardinals at the New York Mets. The Mets are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 172 money line. Cardinals are plus 144 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5. You got Lester on the mound for the Cardinals. He's not had a good year at all this year. Started out with the Nationals, had an ERA over 6 there, then got traded over to the Cardinals, and hasn't been any better with the Cardinals. The Mets, they're a team that's been up and down. Sometimes they can struggle to score runs. I would lean toward the Mets here in this game at the money line, just because they have the better pitcher on the mound. And I'll lean toward the under the 8.5. Both these teams can struggle to score runs. All right, then we have the Colorado Rockies at the Atlanta Braves. We have the Braves at minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 200 on the money line. Rockies are plus 168 money line. Over-under for this game is 8.5. You have Sensatella on the mound for the Rockies. Noah on the mound for the Braves. Sensatella is 4-9 with a 4.11 ERA. He's 1-6 with a 4.40 ERA on the road. For the Braves, Yanoa is 4-5 with a 3.22 ERA, but his ERA drops to 2.45 at home. Rockies are terrible on the road. I'll lean toward the Braves here. Minus 200 on money line's a little steep for me, and I'm not comfortable enough with the Braves to give up a run and a half. So I would lean toward the Braves. Maybe use them at minus 200 in a parlay or something. But all right, before we move on, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're also live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room at 1 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room in podcast form on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. About anywhere you find your podcast or listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media. That's where we post all of our information about the show, upcoming interviews, big announcements. That's where we post our picks for Easy Money at every day as well. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me at Chris D. Gonzalez on Facebook or at Chris Gonzalez at Gonzalez Sports on YouTube or on Twitter, excuse me. Check out our YouTube page. We have a lot of content on there. Go over there, check that out. Please hit that subscribe button. Also, we now have merch. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. We got t-shirts. I have one of the Easy Money t-shirts on today. We have hoodies, hats, beanies, long sleeve t-shirts. We just had a couple new shirts drop. Actually, we had one drop on Monday. I can actually pull that up and show it to you guys. This is the new shirt. It's the Missing Steve shirt. Go check it out at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. That one is the newest one to drop. We'll have some more stuff dropping here real soon. Also, don't forget tomorrow, Thursday, 5 o'clock Eastern, we will have the ladies' man Mike King, pro wrestler from DCCW. He's been in the wrestling business for a long time. You don't want to miss this interview. Tomorrow, 5 Eastern, the ladies' man Mike King will join us live in studio. Make sure you join us for that. And also, we will be live Saturday with live watch along and live reaction to the UFC Fight Night, Smith versus Spann. I'll get you guys a time on that. What time we'll be live? I'll post out a graphic about that this evening. We'll talk to the other guys and see what time works best for them on us going live. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. Finish these baseball games. Then we'll talk a little bit of NFL football, and then we'll get into the. Then we're going to talk some of the UFC Fight Night on Saturday. So enjoy this clip from our YouTube page. If you enjoy it, go over to the YouTube page later today and hit that subscribe button. But we'll be right back here in just a few minutes. Enjoy this clip.
Chris about to get slapped up. Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit. Chris's back is messed up.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Pondo. He wants one from you.
Oh my god. Bro, he just got lit up. I didn't go down there. I ain't going down there, bro.
I just haven't bought into all the Jake Paul hype yet. I think he's a good boxer. Do I think he's a high level? It could compete with like professional boxers? No. Has he fought a pure striker or a pure boxer to where he could prove that he can box at a pro level? Not yet. Tyron Woodley's going to be the best striker he's fought. Tyron Woodley ain't a boxer, but Tyron Woodley's going to be the best pure striker that Woodley's fought so far. He fought an NBA player that was coming in with his head down and not even looking where he was throwing. Then he fought Ben Askren, and I'm a big Ben Askren fan. Ben Askren ain't known for his striking. I don't know why Ben Askren even thought he was going to get there and box. Ben Askren beat people by taking them down, holding them down, and pound them somewhere they're on the ground. He wasn't known at all for his striking ability on his feet. Yeah, you can't take it away from him. Jake Paul, he's looked good in them fights. I think Woodley's going to be the toughest fight he's had so far, just because I think Woodley's the best striker he's fought. But I'd like to see him fight a boxer. You don't even have to be a top level boxer yet. Fight a mid level boxer everybody knows. See how it goes. If it goes good, move up in competition. But I'm not saying jump in against like Floyd Mayweather or somebody like that. Your first time fighting a professional boxer. You don't have to do that, but just fight somebody that's a boxer, not an NBA player, not a wrestler. Now you're fighting an MMA guy that, hey, can strike. I think Woodley's going to knock Paul's head off. I think Woodley is going to have too much power for him. I think Woodley has enough striking that he's going to be able to compete with him. I don't think Jake Paul's going to beat Woodley, but I'm not going to lie. I'm interested in seeing it on it's next Sunday night. Toon Dog's in the house. Just the Toon Dog have another trick up his sleeve like he did earlier.
He always does.
Who is this? Who has the balls? Who has the balls to interrupt the Toon Dog? Can you tell me that, Steve? Who has the balls? Who the hell is this? He don't look like the king. He looks like I think he kind of looks like a chump.
Who is this guy?
Why his son's in a tux?
What is going on here? Do I need to go down there and help the Toon Dog out?
I'm thinking so.
I'll go down there and I'll give him a big elbow. He said he's a king, but he don't look like a king to me.
What kind of king is this?
The burger truck.
Wanna be Stone Cold?
That's the burger truck right there.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is up with the two dudes in the suits.
I know. What's up with the Harry Potter looking dudes?
Oh shit, the lights went off. The lights are out. What's going on? Oh!
What is going on here?
Yo, what the hell?
What the hell's going on? We have no lights.
Get out of here. Power's out. Power's out. Power's out.
Something is going on.
Looks like the
I'm out of here, man.
I don't like this, dude. You can't see nothing.
We got the sinister minister in here. I'm getting the hell out of here.
What the hell is going on?
Can't see nothing. something. Hey, Chris about to go down there. Let Powers out.
What's going on? I want my power back.
Chris about to go down there and go crazy on somebody.
Yeah.
I want to know what's up with the two kids from Glee in the ring. What is that? This is some acapella show tunes.
I demand an explanation. What is happening right now?
What is going on?
Looks like nobody knows what's going on.
I want to know what is going on here at BCCW. I come out here, challenge Sam Knight for my new title.
They got mustaches on.
Oh, look.
They got mustaches on.
Oh, it's worms.
Oh, it's a worm? What is this? It's a worm?
Oh my God, they got worms in their mouth.
Could it be?
Oh my gosh.
What's going on? There's worms everywhere.
Oh shit. They got worms in their mouth.
Boogeyman on October 3rd. Boogeyman on October 3rd. Can you believe it?
I gotta go be here October 3rd.
Former WWE wrestler. Boogeyman is going to be here on October 3rd. We'll be here too. Don't miss it. With the tag team champions highlight reel. You guys got a big match tonight. What are you going to do in this match to come out victorious?
We can't tell all our secrets now, but just know it's going to be a highlight. We're going to give the opponents
All right, welcome back to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Wednesday, September 15th, 2021. We're in the middle of breaking down these baseball games. We'll get ready to finish that. Then we'll jump into some NFL and some UFC. Before we get to that real quick, the last clip you guys saw off our YouTube page was at a wrestling show that we broadcasted live from about a month ago. And that was actually a promo announcing that WWE legend, the Boogeyman, is going to be at their next show. The next show is Sunday, October 3rd. Doors open at 4, bell times at 5. I know they still have a few of the second row VIP left, and then all that's left after that is general admission. You want to get your tickets fast or soon because they're selling out. It's probably going to be a sellout. But at that show, it's DCCW Harvest Havoc 3. At that show, you're going to have former WWE superstar Gangrel against the DCCW heavyweight champion, or world champion, Sam Knight, and a casket match. Then you're going to have WWE legend, the Boogeyman's going to be there. He's going to be facing the King, Mitch Taylor. And then they just announced that WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi is also going to be there. So it's going to be a huge card. You don't want to miss it. Doors open at 4. Bell times at 5. Sunday, October 3rd, here in Muncie, Indiana, at the Mad Jacks Arena on the corner of Madison and Jackson. If you need to get tickets, you can get on Delaware County Championship Wrestling Facebook page. Send them a message. They'll get you with somebody. Get with you. Contact Terry Coons, or you can also contact myself, and we'll make sure you get the tickets that you need. So, and we hope to see everybody out there on Sunday, October 3rd. If you live too far away or for some reason you can't make it, GSR, we'll also be there live broadcasting from the event. So we hope to see you guys there. But all right, let's jump back into these baseball games. Next game we have would be the Cleveland Indians at the Minnesota Twins. The Indians are minus 108. Indians are minus 108 on the money line. Twins are minus 108 on the money line as well. Over-under for this game's at 9. So they have this game as basically a pick 'em. You got Quantrill on the mound for the Indians, Jackson on the mound for the Twins. Both these teams have struggled. The Indians traded away a couple of their best players. The Twins struggle to score runs. And when they do score runs, they seem like both pitching staffs can struggle. I would lean toward the Indians here because I think Quantrill's a little better than Jax, and I lean toward the under the 9. The next game we have is the Houston Astros at the Texas Rangers. Astros are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 210 money line. Rangers are plus 176 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9. Astros are 12-5 versus the Rangers this season. They did lose to the Rangers last night. You have Urquidy on the mound. He's been solid. Astros are 10-6 in his starts this season. For the Rangers, they won last night's game. They have Ari Hara on the mound. He's making his third start since returning from IL. He's struggled since coming back. I lean toward the Astros here in the under the 9. Then we have the Oakland Athletics at the Kansas City Royals. Athletics are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 136 money line. The Royals are plus 116 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5. You got Manaea on the mound for the Athletics, Minor on the mound for the Royals. I lean toward the Athletics on this game at the minus 136 on the money line. And the under the 8, I'll lean toward the under the 8.5 on this game as well. All right, just 1 second. I'm trying to remember where I wrote down the rest of those games. Oh, okay, there it is. All right. Now we have the Angels at the White Sox. White Sox are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 210 money line. Angels are plus 176 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9.5. You have Junk on the mound for the Angels. Keuchel on the mound for the White Sox. Keuchel has been up and down this year. The White Sox are tough at home. They struggle a little more on the road. I lean toward the White Sox in this game. And under the 9.5. Then you have the Padres at the Giants. Giants are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 116 money line. Padres are minus 102 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Musgrove on the mound for the Padres. Leone on the mound for the Giants. Giants won last night's game. Giants have been the best team in baseball so far this season. I like the Giants money line against the Padres. And I like the we'll go with the over the 8.5. Then we have Arizona Diamondbacks at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers are -1.5 on the run line, -350 money line. Arizona's +280 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8. You got Kelly on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Urias on the mound for the Dodgers. These are two different teams going in two different directions. I like the Dodgers here at the -1.5 on the run line and the under the 8. All right. That's all the baseball games for today. All right, so let's jump over to some NFL. Tomorrow night we have Thursday night football, and it's the New York Giants at the Washington Football Team, an NFC East matchup Thursday, 8:20 p.m. The Redskins are 3-point favorites. They're -172 on the money line. Giants are +144 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 40.5. This is probably going to be an interesting game. I don't know how good of a game it'll be because I'm not sure how good either one of these teams are yet. Washington Football Team, they lost their starting quarterback, Fitzpatrick, due to an injury. So Heineke will be starting for them. Hey, Heineke played good for the Washington Football Team last year in the playoffs. They almost beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the playoffs with Heineke. So, I mean, Heineke's a capable guy. I think Washington's still going that game confident with what Heineke can do at quarterback and with what their defense can do. The Giants, I thought the Giants were going to be better this year. They disappointed me in the first week. Daniel Jones, either he has to figure out why he turns the ball over so much and fucking fix it, or they're going to have to just realize that they drafted the wrong guy and start over, get a new quarterback, because they put weapons around him this year. They built a decent. If you look on paper, they got a good team. They just need him to play decent. Don't turn the ball over. Don't make plays that hurt you all the damn time. I mean, you got Saquon Barkley back. Yes, I know Saquon didn't do a whole lot in game one. That was one game. He's just come back from an injury. I look for him to get going. But the key to them with the Giants, because they have a pretty good defense, is going to be Daniel Jones. Can Daniel Jones stop turning the ball over? I like the Giants in this game, even after saying all that. I think Jones is going to play better. I think the Giants' defense is going to give the Washington Football Team's offense a little trouble. I like the Giants +3 in tomorrow's game. We're not live tomorrow, so I figured we go ahead and talk about that tonight. But yeah, I like the Giants +3. I think the Giants' defense. I think it's going to be a defensive battle. Going to be a low-scoring game. Going to be a close game. It's a division game, so they usually play each other tough anyway. But I'm going to go with the Giants at +3. And I'm going to go over the 40.5. And then let's see, college football real quick. No games. I know there's no games tonight. I think there's a game. I think there was also a game tomorrow in college football. Yes, tomorrow, Thursday, 8 Eastern. You have Ohio versus Louisiana Lafayette. Louisiana Lafayette is 20.5-point favorites. They're -1,400 on the money line. Ohio's +760 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 56.5. Ohio have lost their first two games of the season, and their defense has really struggled. They've got outscored big time, haven't been real competitive. Louisiana's 0-2 against the spread so far, even though they won the games, but they haven't covered. They beat Ohio last season. I like Louisiana in this game, but I'm not real crazy about giving up 20.5 points in any game. It's just a game I'm probably going to stay away from, but I would lean toward Louisiana Lafayette. Just not sure if I want to give up 20.5 points. And I'd probably go under the 56.5. All right, that's all college football. That's on tomorrow. There's some on Friday, but we'll break those down more on Friday's show. All right. Let's jump over, talk some UFC real quick. Get my phone pulled. Let's see. That's the prelims. Let's start. All right. We're going to start with we'll get started with the prelims for UFC Fight Night, Smith versus Spann. All right. First fight we have on the prelims, Emily Whitmire versus Hannah Goldie. Whitmire is minus 132 favorite, and Hannah Goldie is a plus 108 underdog. Whitmire is 4-4. Lost her last fight by submission. She throws a high volume. She has decent grappling. Goldie is 5-2. Lost last fight by unanimous decision. She has decent striking. I like Whitmire here as the minus 132 favorite. I just think Whitmire's high volume is going to be too much for Goldie. Goldie's gas tank concerns me a little bit, and I think Whitmire is a little bit better striker, has a little bit better grappler as well. So I'm going to go with Whitmire at the minus 132 on the money line. Second fight in the prelims, we have Gustavo Lopez against Heli Alateng. Alateng is minus 134 on the money line. Lopez is plus 110 on the money line. Lopez is 12-6. He has great wrestling and jiu-jitsu, decent striking. He has 5 wins by knockout, 6 wins by submission. Alateng is 14-8-1. Lost to Casey Kenny last fight. He has decent wrestling. Takes lazy shots late in fights. I remember Alateng is tough. Him and Kenny went at it. Kenny beat him by decision. I think Lopez's wrestling and jiu-jitsu is going to be too much for him. I think Alateng's his gas tank runs out, and he's going to get in a little trouble and take a lazy shot and probably get guillotined. I like Lopez here at the plus 110, and I'd also think about taking Lopez to win by either KO or submission. Our third fight in the UFC prelims, Carlston Harris versus Impa Kasanganay. Kasanagay. There it is, Kasanagay. Kasanagay is a minus 112 favorite, or 120 favorite. Carlston Harris is minus 102. So they have this fight almost a pick 'em. Harris is 34 years old. He's 16-4. He has 4 wins by knockout, 5 wins by submission. He's won his last 4 fights by finish. He has decent striking, good leg kicks. He's 4-1 in his last 5. Won his last fight by submission. Casagrande is 9-1. He has 3 wins by submission. He's 4-1 in his last 5 as well. Has good defensive striking. I think I like Harris in this fight at the minus 102 on the money line. I think Harris's volume is going to be too much for him, and I look for Harris to get a finish here. Next fight we have Erin Blanchfield against Sarah Alpar. Blanchfield is a minus 325 favorite. Alpar is a plus 250 underdog. Blanchfield's making her UFC debut. She's a well-balanced fighter. She won her last fight by unanimous decision. She's 6-1, 2 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission. Like I said, this is her UFC debut. Alpar, 9-5. This is her first fight at 125 pounds in 6 years. She has 2 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission. She has decent wrestling. She lost her last fight by TKO. I like Blanchfield here. Of course, minus 325 is too steep. I think Blanchfield's going to win by a finish, but let me see what the odds are on. They're not showing any odds for the double chance or anything like that right now on the. Yeah, I like Blanchfield to finish this fight. I can't get the odds right this second on that, but it's minus 325 is just a little too steep. All right, next fight on the prelims is JP Buys against Montel Jackson. Buys is a plus 410 underdog. Jackson a minus 590 favorite. Okay, nope, don't have it yet. That's all right. All right. Buys is 9-3, has good wrestling. He lost his UFC debut by TKO. He has 3 KOs. He's won 3 fights by knockout, 3 fights by submission. Jackson is 10-2. He has an 8.5-inch reach advantage, 6 wins by knockout. Has big power, good wrestling. He's a well-balanced fighter. He won his last fight by TKO. I like Jackson in this fight. This is a fight I'd probably take not to go the distance. Jackson, like I say, is too big of a favorite at 590, but I would see what other options they have there, like what you can get double chance on FanDuel for, or what you could get for like Jackson to win by knockout for. Okay, next match is Dakota Bush against Rong Zhu. Bush is a minus 132 favorite. Rong Zhu is a plus 108 underdog. Bush is 8-3. He lost his UFC debut. He's has 4 wins by submission, 2 wins by TKO. He has good leg kicks. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. He has good wrestling. He was a Missouri high school state champion. Rong Zhu is 17-4. He lost his UFC debut as well. Yeah, has good pressure on his feet. He has 11 knockouts and 4 submissions. Of course, none of them were in the UFC. I think his level of competition that he fought, I think that being in the UFC is a big jump up. I like Bush here at the minus 132 money line. Then you have Nate Maness against Tony Gravely. Maness is plus 168 underdog. Gravely's a minus 210 favorite. Maness is 13-1. Won his last fight by submission. He has a 3-inch reach advantage. He's won 4 fights by knockout, 3 fights by submission. Has good jiu-jitsu and an 88% takedown defense. Gravely's 21-6. Strong wrestling. Won his last fight by TKO. He has 9 knockouts, 3 submissions. He has good power. He's been submitted 5 times in his career. He's only lost 1 fight since 2018. But I like Maness in this fight. I think Maness is going to get is probably going to get a finish. I think he's going to be able to keep this fight on their feet for the most part because with his good takedown defense. I like Maness as the underdog at the plus 168. All right. And next fight, you have Penny Kenzad against Raquel Pennington. Kenzad is a plus 104 underdog. Pennington's a minus 128 favorite. Kenzad's 4-2 in the UFC, 15-5 overall. She has 3 wins by knockout. She's won 4 fights in a row. Decent takedown defense. Won last fight by decision. She's 4-1 in her last 5. Pennington, 11-8, 3 wins by submission. She has good pressure. Won her last fight by decision. She's 2-3 in her last fight. I like the underdog Kenzad here at the plus 104 on the money line. And then in the last fight of the prelims, you have Mike Rodriguez against Titan Chukui. There it is, Chukui. Rodriguez is 11-6. Has 9 wins by knockout. 3-1 in his last 5. He has a 5.5-inch reach advantage. He lost his last fight by submission. He's a pretty balanced fighter. Chukui is 5-1, 4 wins by knockout. He's 4-1 in his last 5. Lost his last fight by decision. I like Chukui in this fight at the minus 122 money line. And I'd also think about taking them to win by knockout. All right. All right. Now let's move over to the main card here in the UFC. Fight Night, Spann versus Smith. All right, main card. First fight, Antonio Arroyo against Joaquin Buckley. Arroyo is plus 176 underdog. Buckley's a minus 220 favorite. Buckley is 12-4. He lost his last fight by knockout. He's been knocked out 3 times. He has good striking. He has 9 wins by KO himself. Arroyo is 9-4. Lost last fight by decision. Has 4 wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission. I like Buckley here to win this fight. I'd probably take him to win by knockout. But you can get, I mean, the minus 220 favorite isn't too terrible. I would check the odds once it gets a little closer and see what you can get like Buckley at to win by KO. Next fight is Sakarian against Giagos. Sakarian's a minus 850 favorite. Giagos is a plus 540 underdog. Sarukian is 16-2. He has good grappling, won his last fight by decision. He has 5 wins by submission and 5 wins by knockout. Giagos, is 19-8. He has good grappling, improved striking, won his last fight by submission. He has 4 wins by submission, 7 wins by knockout. His gas tank is what worries me. I like Sakarian in this fight. Of course, the plus 540s or the minus 850 is way too high. I would look and see what some of the other options on this fight are, because minus 850 is just too much. But like I said, on FanDuel, they're not offering they don't have none of the prop bets. Oh, yeah, for this fight they do. They didn't on the other one early. All right. So, in this fight, you can get, will the fight go the distance? Yes, at minus 148. No, at plus 112. I don't think this fight will go the distance. So that would be my play on this fight, is the fight not to go the distance at plus 112. Or let me see one other thing real quick. Let's see what you can get Circuian on if you do a double chance. You can get Sarukian double chance on FanDuel to win by TKO or KO or submission at plus 145. For him to win by KO, TKO, or on points is minus 290. So if you feel strong, kind of like I do, that he's going to get a finish, you can get that at plus money as well. All right, next fight on the main card, you have Ariane Lipski against Mandy Boom. Lipski's a minus 115 favorite. Boom's a minus 105. This fight's almost a pick'em. Lipski's 13-7. She lost her last fight by TKO. She's been knocked out 3 times. She has 6 wins by KO, 3 wins by submission. Boom is 7-0. She won her last fight by unanimous decision. She has a 3-inch reach advantage, 2 wins by KO, 2 wins by submission. I like Boom here at the minus 105 on the money line. Next fight on the main card is Devin Clark versus Ion Cutelaba. Clark plus 116 underdog. Cutelaba is a minus 142 favorite. Clark is 12-5. He has 3 wins by knockout. He has good wrestling. He lost his last fight by submission. Cutelaba is 15-6, 1-1. 1-3-1 in his last 5. His last fight was a draw. He does have 12 wins by knockout. I like Clark here at the plus 116. I think Clark's wrestling and pressure is going to be too much for Cutelaba. Cutelaba is just not consistent enough. And then the main event, we have Anthony Smith against Ryan Spann. Smith is a minus 176 favorite. Spann's a plus 142 underdog. Smith is 35-16. He has good cardio. He has 18 wins by knockout, 14 wins by submission. Good strikes. He's 3-2 in his last 5. Spann is 19-6 with 5 knockouts and 11 submissions. He does have a 5.5 reach advantage. He has good power. His gas tank worries me a little bit. I like Smith in this fight. I think we get into the deeper rounds that Smith's going to be too much for Spann. So I like Smith at the 176 on the money line. All right, that's all the fights on the UFC fight night this weekend. Prelims, I think, start at 4. Main card starts at 7. We will be live with a live watch along and live reactions to the UFC fight night. I'll put a graphic out probably later this evening on exactly what time after I talk to the other guys and see what time works well for everybody. But all right. All right. Before we get out of here for today, I'm going to give you guys my... Oh, wait. It ain't time to get out of here yet. My bad. We'll bring that music back in a second. I forgot. I got to give you guys my picks of the day real quick. Got into the UFC mode. All right. My baseball picks of the day are... I like the... Whoa. Okay, I'm going to go with the Blue Jays over the Rays. The Mariners over the Red Sox as home dogs. The Reds, money line over the Pirates. I like the Phillies -1.5 against the Cubs. And I'll take the Giants. Giants over the Padres. So I have the Blue Jays, the Mariners, the Reds, all money line. Phillies -1.5. The Padres, or not the Padres, the Giants money line. That's going to be my picks of the day. Just make sure I got this. Yep. All right. That's my picks of the day on baseball. There is no football or anything else tonight. My pick for tomorrow's football game, which I will put my final pick on social media, but I do like the Giants at the +3. All right. Before we get out of here, don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Both those shows are available on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can also find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room in podcast form on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where I post everything at. We post our daily fight or our daily picks on there for Easy Money. Post information about all of our shows, big show announcement, all that stuff is on social media. Make sure you check us out on there. We also have merch now. Check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. We got t-shirts, hats, hoodies, beanies. Got a new shirt just dropped Monday. It's the It's the missing Steve shirt. Go check it out. Hopefully it should be a popular shirt. Also, we have some other stuff coming out here real soon. You can find that link on in our video description or at the bottom of the screen in the ticker. But the link is streamlabs.com/GonzalesSports/merch. Also, don't forget Big Show tomorrow at 11 a.m. We're going to be live for Easy Money. But tomorrow, Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern, GSR will be live, and we will have the pro wrestler, the ladies' man, Mike King in the house. So make sure you tune in for that. You don't want to miss that show. It's going to be a big show you don't want to miss. Okay, now my computer wouldn't let me get off for a second. It froze up on me. All right, I appreciate everybody watching today. Just to go over my picks one more time. Have the Blue Jays, the Mariners, the Reds all money line. Phillies -1.5, and the Giants money line are the picks I gave out for today. Also, like the New York Giants in football tomorrow at the +3. But I'll post some stuff about that tomorrow before it gets time for the games. We appreciate everybody watching. Please hit the subscribe buttons, the follow buttons, the like buttons. Tell a friend about us. We hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Hope to see you guys here in about 45 minutes for GSR Gonzo Sports Room. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 11 for Easy Money, a sports betting show. Have a great day. Peace.